Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Scorpio, my beautiful Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio, this is all about how your person of interest is currently feeling about you, whether or not their deeper feelings accurately reflect what they're showing you, or vice versa. What they like, what they don't like about the connection or potential connection, how they view you. We're going to get right into it. Also, what their next steps are going to be, what they're thinking, what their next moves might end up being. So without further ado, we'll start to get into it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the reading, and of course feel free to check your other placements or the placement of your person if you know what that is. If you know what their sign is, feel free to do that. Okay, interesting reading here. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna pull that one as well, and now we'll get one more from this deck here before we get right into it. This I'm gonna pull that one too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got Wheel of Fortune twice here, and we've got the Queen of Cups. All right, very interesting situation here, Scorpio, I have to say. Ooh. I'm going to get right into it. This person, Scorpio, when we look deep down, let's forget about how they're coming across. Let's forget about what they're showing you, how they're seeing you. When we look deep down into this person, what are their deeper feelings? What is right at the heart of this reading? We have the Star. This is a beautiful card to get in this position. When they think about you, you're almost like a wish come true for them, believe it or not. It's almost like something that they've been hoping for, but that has been out of reach for some reason. It could be that they are even putting you on a pedestal. It could be to that extent that they're really just admiring you so much. But what I can say is that after a period of time, whatever this person has been through in their life, whatever other relationships they've been in, whatever other situations they've gone through, when you think about what their ideal, or when they think about what their ideal person would look like or relationship would look like, and you know, set that wish upon a star, that is how they're feeling about you. And the thing with this is that, like I said, sometimes a star can be, or can indicate that they're putting you on a little bit of a pedestal. They may even think in some ways you are a little bit too good for them. They're not admitting that, they're not showing that, but that is what they are thinking. And based on some of the other cards here, it could be that for some reason they're thinking that you are a little bit better in terms of maybe status, in terms of your position in life, or how you grew up. They're feeling as though for some reason, it's like there's a little bit of a chip on their shoulder maybe. So that's interesting, but overall it feels like you're a bit of an ideal to this person. But I feel like because of that, and because they also potentially feel a little bit less than, they're really trying to overcompensate. And the way they're trying to overcompensate is by coming across like they're very wise, like they know what they're talking about, especially when it comes to practical aspects of life, when it comes to working hard, when it comes to making money or investments. They could have that very material type of focus, because maybe that's what they think you want as well. Or maybe that's what they think they need to do in life in order to make themselves better or put themselves in a better position or a better spot. This person really thinks long term. They think very long term. Like they're thinking, what is life going to look like years and years from now? And they're having those conversations with you, potentially, or it's coming across in the things that they say, at least. They're also focused on doing things in a very traditional way. And that can sometimes be a little bit inflexible. They may also be very guided by their past or their upbringing. So let's say, what their mother or their father did, or what, kind of beliefs they had, that influences this person a lot. So they're very tied to some kind of tradition, and they're a little bit inflexible. Like I said, it is possible that they're showing off either their wealth or what they've achieved, their money, their possessions, or something of that nature, because they think that will be impressive. They might think that's what you want to hear, or they might just be overly focused on it. They might be overly focused on money, making money, that kind of thing. And they're forgetting a little bit of the emotional side of things, right? So even though they're so traditional, they're thinking long term. They're seeing you as someone who is ideal. You could also be, or they could be placing you in a role that perhaps you are not 100% comfortable with. You are your own person, clearly. You are coming across a little bit upset at something that this person has done or said. You're coming across as a little bit heartbroken to this person. And it could even be that, you've realized something about them and you're kind of realizing it's not what you thought, or they don't believe what you initially thought, or you didn't think that they would be so inflexible in their beliefs, or you didn't think that they would be trying to put you in a particular role, or that they had this kind of vision for the future, which doesn't necessarily tie in with what you want. I think that has caused you a little bit of pain and upset. You're doing okay, you will be okay, but that has disappointed you. That has really disappointed you. In some ways, I feel that you may have sacrificed something for this person, or at least it felt that way. And then what you discovered wasn't quite what you wanted. But something is going to change, that's for sure. They have realized that their approach needs to change, and I'll get to that in a second. Seven of Cups. This is all about options. This is all about, there are so many opportunities. The world is my oyster. This is amazing. This is coming up in a positive in this particular reading for this connection. So sometimes the Seven of Cups can be, someone not sure about what they want, or maybe they're, considering someone else as well. In this case, I really do feel as though you have opened something up for this person that they really enjoy. You're opening them up to something different that they haven't experienced before. It's opening their mind on a few different things, or in a few different ways. And you're also potentially opening this person up to their deeper emotions, to help them tap into that. Because again, they're thinking about things in a different way. They're a little bit more rigid. They're a little bit more structured. They're not necessarily going to make a decision based on their heart or what feels right. At least that's not how it comes across, right? Have you perhaps encouraged this person to be a bit more affectionate, for example? Have you encouraged this person to think about things in a different way? So there's an opening up here. This person is growing as a result of this connection emotionally. They appreciate that, actually, even though in some ways it might be difficult for them. They appreciate it. They are really worried about, honestly, an impending disaster here. They're worried you're going to leave them. They're worried you're going to leave them. They're worried that something that seemed so secure is going to come crashing down, is going to be destroyed. They want to do something to try and prevent that, really. If something's already happened, they're wanting to really go into damage control to try and fix the situation. How they're going to do that? They're going to have an honest heart-to-heart conversation. They're going to reveal more of themselves. They're going to reveal more of their emotions. They're going to use more of their intuition. This person may have a Cancer placement. So every sign is represented. They could be a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could have a Cancer placement though as well, which is helping them tap into that. They might start to break down that wall a little bit, and they realize they have to come up with something good. They have to come up with something that is really going to turn this around, because you're disappointed and they're sensing that. They know, and they just don't want it to end. They feel like this is destined. It's clear from the Wheel of Fortune energy coming up twice. They feel as though this is a destined connection. And they're going to do everything they can to try and turn it around, or to try and prevent a disaster, to prevent it from crashing down. I sense a very a big move here, an important conversation, something very significant this person will do. It's almost like they've gone within, taken a little bit of a step back, a little bit of a breather, and said, right, it's now or never. I need to act. They could be deciding to come around to something, to be more flexible on something, to turn their opinion around or their belief around about something, because they've realized that does not work in this connection. What you do with that, Scorpio, will of course be up to you. But something is really about to turn around. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.